Hello everyone, it's SpawnPoiint, and if you're looking to upgrade or improve your gaming setup this year, I've got you, because here are 10 accessories and gift ideas to take your setup to the next level. Whether you've got a desk setup or a TV setup, hopefully this video will help you out. And I've also linked to everything down below in the description if you want to check it out. Right, and we're going to kick today's video off with a couple of these. Any guesses what it is or what they do? Well, if you're a Steelbook collector, you're going to love it, because instead of just stacking your Steelbooks like this on your shelf or somewhere random in your setup, you can use these magnets to stick them to your wall. So they are called Mag Levate, and they are from the same company who make these framed games that I have around my setup. Now, you might have seen these before, as I often show them in my short videos, but what's cool with these magnets is once you've stuck the pad to your wall, you can easily display, remove or swap your Steelbooks as often as you'd like without messing around with sticky tape or brackets. Plus, if you wanted to remove them completely, it comes with 2 command strips that you can just pull and peel off really easily. Now, these are a little more expensive than the cheap packs of magnets that you can buy off Amazon, but they are far stronger and shouldn't scratch your cases. Now, I like them because they look neat and it's a really cool way to display these on my wall. And maybe it's a cool Christmas idea if you're looking for something different this year. Okay, and if you're using your setup for both gaming and work, this is a useful device to have, because this little box can give you up to 60 terabytes of storage that you can use for backups, movies, photos and games, and it's called the Ugreen DH2300, and it's basically their budget-friendly, easy-to-use NAS that you can use for everything. So it comes with 2 bays that you can add your own hard drives or SSDs to, then you can plug it in and run through the super simple setup, and once you're up and running, you can now use this to store all of your files on your very own NAS, either wired or wirelessly. Now, I know what you're thinking. You like paying for cloud storage as it means you can access it from anywhere and on your phone, right? Well, you can do all of that with this NAS as well. And that's because Ugreen have their own app that you can download to access all of your stored photos, videos and files from wherever you are without a monthly subscription. I also like how small and quiet it is, and it's perfect for storing all of my raw video files. So yeah, a really nice accessory or device if you're looking for more storage in your setup. Now, you might think I'm joking here, but seriously, every gamer needs a gaming blanket. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting at your desk setup or chilling out on the sofa, sometimes you just need that cozy gaming vibe, especially as the winter months roll in. Now, I would normally use something like this, a plain grey throw or blanket, but we're all gamers here, so we need something a little different, like this. So this is the official PlayStation blanket that I found on Amazon, which not only looks pretty cool, it is super soft, big, and has this little pocket to keep your controller or remote in. Now, I mean, you could even use this to keep your snacks in if you wanted to. But what's awesome is when you're done with it, it folds up inside itself to create this PlayStation pillow. Again, another little stocking filler or present idea for somebody else, but I'm keeping this one for myself. Also, you can never have too many controllers. And first up is the standard DualSense, which is available in about 25 colours and different designs now, and this will work on both the PS5 and PC, both wired and wirelessly. Now, these here are some of my favourite designs, but honestly, there are so many to choose from now. But if you are going for one of these, I would look at maybe going for a DualSense Edge instead, as it feels the same, but you're getting the more pro-focused features. Things like these 2 rear buttons and the adjustable triggers. Now, it is of course a little more expensive than the standard PS5 controller, but in my opinion it is worth the extra cost. However, if you're an FPS focused gamer like you play a lot of Call of Duty or Battlefield, I would go for something like the Scuff Reflex over the Edge. It's lighter, has 4 rear mappable paddles instead of 2, and the instant triggers are far better overall. Now, the only downside to this is the cost, because these are far more expensive than the Edge controller. But they have, however, fixed the stick drift issues with them because they now have TMR thumbsticks instead of the standard analog. Plus, I do like the fact that you can literally design your own colours and options on their site to build the exact colour combo that you want. As I've mentioned, I have dropped a link to this down below and a discount code if you do want to pick one up. So, I mentioned earlier that I have these framed games on my wall where they are literally cases and discs that you can slot into these frames and display them however you'd like. Now, I really like them as they are a cool way to show off your favourite games, or maybe some older games that you used to play back in the day. Well, from a totally different company, I picked up one of these instead. And this frame shows every GTA game released since the very first game. It's got this huge GTA logo in the middle with these tiny Perspex game boxes inside, including GTA London, Vice City, San Andreas, and even the DLCs that we've had over the years. Now this for me is the best frame that they do on their site, but they do others as well. Like if you're a Call of Duty or a Battlefield fan, they've got those. Or if you like Assassin's Creed series, they've got that too. In fact, I've just spotted the Need for Speed and Halo ones, which are really cool. Now I did actually reach out to them before making this video if they did have a discount code available, and they agreed to give me one, so I have dropped that down below in the description too. Okay, so I've had this Secret Lab Magnus Pro desk for about 3 years now, and it's honestly the best desk that I've ever had. So much so that I ended up getting a second one over here. So I've got the new white Nanogen edition here, and then back over here is the black edition, which I use for most of my gaming sessions. So I went for the XL size, which means it's got loads of space for my monitor, consoles and accessories, and it is a fully motorized sit-stand desk controlled by this integrated control panel built into the frame. Now as the entire desk is metal, you can get loads of accessories for it, like these magnetic desk mats that cover the entire top, a magnetic headphone hanger, and if you wondered how my PC is floating, I'm using the under desk PC bracket as well. But the big feature for me is always the cable management, and this is what sets it apart from the others. Because back here there's a tray that you can use to hide all of your cables and power packs out of the way. And not only that, but there's a hidden power socket at the top as the power supply is integrated into the leg of the desk. This means you won't get any cables or wires hanging down, which is perfect for cable management as well as when you're moving it up and down. So yeah, if you want that end game desk setup, Secret Lab are doing a Black Friday offer right now, so go check it out on the link below. And talking of accessories for desks, I did briefly mention that Secret Lab make monitor arms as well. Now I usually have my monitor arm installed, but as I've been swapping out monitors recently, I did actually take it off. But as soon as you install one, they not only free up loads of space on your desk, but they also keep it looking proper clean. Plus you can adjust it to the perfect height and angle without messing around with a stand. Now the one that I have here is from Secret Lab, but I have linked to a cheaper alternative one below that I have used before from Amazon. It does the same job to be honest, and they will both work on any desk as well, not just their own. I also cannot get enough of these controller holders. So these are little statues that double up as controller or phone holders. So when you're not charging or using your controller, you can sit them on your desk or on your shelves like this. Now the most recent one is the Astrobot controller holder, and this is probably my favourite right now. But they also do loads of other games like Call of Duty, Spider-Man and Fortnite, basically any game that you can think of, and it's a great little stocking filler for someone who's a gamer. But if you want something a little different, here is another idea for a controller holder. So these are flush wall brackets that you can stick to your wall. Now they come with 3M tape on the back and you can stick to your wall like this, and you can fold them out and store your controllers away when you're not using them. Now these have actually been on my son's wall for about 3 months now, and the fact that they are still going strong shows there's no issues with the sticky tape on the back. It also keeps them off your desk if you don't have the space or you just want a cleaner look. Okay, and here's one for the sofa or the couch gamers, because if you don't have a desk setup or you prefer gaming on your living room TV, this is a cool little idea. So instead of having your controllers, drinks and other bits just lying around your room, on your coffee table or worse down the side of your cushions, how about getting one of these? So this is a silicone organizer that's designed to hold all of your stuff in one place. And all you need to do is wrap it over the arm of your chair, pop your items in, and voila, we've got this neat tray that sits over here. Now it's silicone too, so it doesn't move or slide off, and it's a cool idea if you don't have a coffee table to put your drink or other items down. Now it's only a cheap accessory, but I can see it being useful for a few of you. And if you want to completely change the vibe or look of your room, we have got to talk about lighting. Because it doesn't matter if you've got a TV setup or a desk setup, lighting makes a huge difference to your gaming vibe at night. So let's start with the TV, because behind your TV you can add an RGB strip of LEDs that you can control and change the colours of, and these strips are usually about £15 unless you go for something like the Govee TV kits. But you could then also add strips to the back of your desk or your gaming monitor, light bars, floor lamps and even individual bulbs. Basically anything from Govee or Philips Hue are decent enough. Like here, I've got the Y lights on my gaming setup, which not only creates a nice vibe at night, but they look pretty cool during the day as well. And then over in my son's setup, he's got these hexagon lights next to his setup, which again creates a nice gaming vibe at night. But ultimately, add any RGB lights to your setup and you will completely change the look of it. Okay, well that was a quick look at 10 cool and different accessories for your gaming setups. Let me know what your favourite was and if you're going to pick any of these up. Now for me, I quite like this PlayStation cushion that doubles up as a blanket, and the GTA frame showing all of the game cases that we've had over the years. Now drop a nice accessories in the comments and I'll give you a thumbs up for staying right till the end. And if you did enjoy today's video, check out this video next. Well, thanks for watching, please like, subscribe and follow me everywhere. Until next time.